All right, good morning, everybody. I'm out here on the farm. It's that time of week. Hold on. All right. So I'm going to try to post something like once a week at least, updates so you guys can see what's going on. So the other day, put the next little batch out. So they're already out here. I just got done doing chores. All right, so that's a good sign. Some eating, some drinking. Right, these guys got fed first, so I guess they're done eating. But then you see, the other ones, they're picking in the grass. They're eating that chickweed and looking for bugs and everything. So real happy with this flock, this 60 birds. They're doing really well. Not that the other flock isn't doing that well. We'll go look at them in a second. But for whatever reason, this second flock, they just seem, I don't know if it's a temperature because we got them, a few weeks later. And we didn't have them on as much heat in the brooder as the other ones. So there's definitely a difference between the two flocks, and we're trying to figure that out. Lisa and I are. So, but anyway, they're doing good. Here, I'll show you guys kind of what we're going for here. So you see the light green area, all right, and then you see where it gets dark. Focusing on my finger, but those are where the tractors have already been, right? So you see how it's lushing up, it's nice and dark. So that's kind of what we're going for out here with this pasture. So heck, in another month or so, month and a half, there'll be some turkeys too. So goats are out here doing their thing. They're chomping. I just let them in. And then we got these are the original nuggets. So you can see, you can see where they've been. And they're doing well. They're getting in there too. They're scratching. They obviously, like I said, just got done with chores, so they're still eating the feed. But some are going after the plants too. So they're doing real well. They're a little derpy. They can't help it. Right? Doing real well. We got one bird. There's always one, right? This one over in the corner, he's got some leg issues. So it's a little bit smaller. It's not getting as much feed. Look at, they've almost emptied that dang trough already. Listen, y'all know I only fill it once a day, right? Yeah, little piggies. How are you guys doing? You guys are almost emptying your trough. Hey, same with y'all. Only once a day now. They're killing me on feed. Well, they were. They're not anymore because they're out here. But anyway, that one bird actually took it out while I did the chores. Put it in the pasture. It doesn't go anywhere. It has a real hard time standing and walking on its legs, which is indicative of this breed, this kind of strain, if you will, of bird, which is grown strictly for meat. So the fact that we only have one is a good thing, because you could have multiple. I've been reading online, people losing 20 birds in a night, which is terrible. So we don't have that. We haven't had that issue. Everything is looking healthy, and we'll go check on the layers because they're in a new home also. All right, so tour of the new place. Just got done taking care of the layers. They got some fresh water out there. They're good now. The big girls anyway don't like going back inside for water apparently. The little ones, we got 2 black astrolorps, 4 buffs, 4 Rhode Island reds. Where's the last black one? You gotta do a head count every morning. They've gotten out. Oh, I see it over there. It's in the woods. Okay, we're good. Anyway, really just a rudimentary fence. Goes up, and I got a big swath of the woods right here that they obviously, you see the, I don't know if you can see it or not. You see them all up in there. Okay, they like it. So But yeah, so they're staying in the side place right over here until they go out on grass, which is going to happen soon, apparently. But we just put this together. Look at that. I disturbed them. I don't know what they were doing in here. They look guilty. So just a little hen house. And I'll show you the other side. I think I've shown you all this one time before. But we'll go over it real quick. Come in here is our storage area, right? Crates, feed, bedding, whatnot. And then this is going to be the brooder house. So I started building the next brooder. We got chicks come in just a few days, really. So started building this. I might work on it a little bit today. Today's Easter though. I'm trying to go home. I'm not trying to spend that much time here today. I do got a couple jobs that have to happen. One, fixing that barn door. I got a welder in the truck, so I got to fix a barn door. That has to happen. So, because I told him I'd do it. So, but working on the brooder, maybe. Yeah, that needs to happen. So we're gonna have multiple brooders in here. So we got 100 chicks coming later this week. So initially they can go in one brooder. 100 chicks will definitely fit in there because they're small. And while they're in there, I'll build a second one and eventually we'll split them up. Turkeys will be brooding here. Turkeys will be in here for a while, actually, probably 3 weeks to a month. Because turkeys take, about 4 months to grow out. So they need a little bit more time in the brooder before we stick them on pasture. So anyway, last thing we'll show y'all is what we're doing, or what we're talking about and probably gonna do up in that front part of the pasture up there. So I'll show you that and then we'll be done. I gotta get to work. Yeah, because I got stuff to do. So I gotta get to work so I can get out of here and go take a nap. It's Sunday, I should be napping. Anyway, hold tight. All right, and so future stuff. So we're out at the garden area. And it has been somewhat neglected due to other things going on. So some of the seedlings that Lisa has put in, I mean, they're doing real well. Broccoli, I think, obviously some type of lettuce, onions, spinach, I believe. Spinach is doing real well, some kales, and some different types of lettuces are doing real well. However, I hear it clicking, which means I'm grounding out. I got to come out here and weed whack this. However, due to all the other work that's been going on here, with building chicken tractors and getting stuff going and moving up to that new hen house and cleaning that out and everything else, this has kind of been neglected. In the garden's always kind of been a secondary thing anyway. And turn the Energizer off. I got to come up here and weed whack before I leave today, so we're not grounding out. But kind of secondary anyway. When it comes to farming, if you're doing vegetables, you got to do a lot of vegetables in order to make any money. So the vegetables, kind of like the eggs, where it's like, hey, we kind of got this, and kind of a bonus, right? So I'm not too upset by that. So, but what's going to happen out here is I'm going to end up taking some of these trees down. We're going to thin out down through there. We're not taking like that, where is it? This big tall oak. That thing's a beautiful tree. That's going to stay. There's another oak that you can't, it's kind of covered right now, but it's back in there. There's another beautiful oak. That's going to stay. These beeches, the beeches will come out. We'll thin it out a little bit. And what I want to do is then I'm going to run a perimeter fence, basically probably from that light post all the way down and then back into that area we cleared over there, come across, and then down through the woods. Now, what that's going to allow me to do is then I can cross fence it. So the plan, get a couple cattle, 2 to 3 to begin with, and we can cross fence, have them there for a day, open it up, move them here, move them there, move them there. And we're going to keep moving them. And this is probably going to happen, not going to happen until next year. And then what's probably going to happen is 3 days after the cows go through, we're probably going to have a much bigger layer flock, and we'll free range the layer flock out here 3 days after the cows. So we won't be picking up manure. The chickens will be spreading it all around, and that's how we're going to manage that. And what we're going to do is we're going to build the soil up in here. It's clay, sand, more clay. So not very good soil here, and it is what it is, right? I mean, we're kind of high up on this ridge, and it's just, there's not a lot of topsoil. So, you know, it's a little peninsula out here in Virginia, so it is what it is. But we're going to build it up. So going forward, that's probably the best course of action. John, the owner of the Foxwire Farm, and I, we came out here yesterday, and we started talking about that and started formulating our plan. And of course, he burns wood for heat in the wintertime. And he also sells wood. He sells firewood. So thinning it out, not clear cutting it, but just thinning it out. And that'll give the cows, you guys looking over there? What's over there? Over there? Okay, look over there. That'll give, you know, up and through here, it'll give, especially in the summertime, give the cows a place to get in the shade and kind of cool down. So we got a good start, got a good pallet up here. I'll probably get the manure spreader and start spreading this year. So, and we also got this pile composting. I need to bring a tractor up here. I actually need to turn this. But this is great stuff. This is, I think, half wood chips, half manure. So yeah, this needs to be turned. You know, I mean, you see cow patties and stuff. You can't smell a thing out here, though. I mean, look, it's already got grass growing in it. So I definitely need to turn this. I might actually do that today. I might grab a tractor today and come up and turn this. So it needs to be rolled over. So I don't want stuff like that taken, right? We got stuff growing right there. And that's just from the cow and the horse manure. The seeds, you know, grass seeds and stuff like that, they don't really digest. They just kind of pass through. So that's where that comes from. But anyway, so that's what's going on out here. And hopefully, you know, you guys keep watching, you know, like, share, subscribe, whatever the case is, whatever the YouTube people say. And like I said, about once a week, I'll give you guys an update, show you what's going on. It is nice to see everything greening up. So everything is getting green out here. You know, we are mid-April now, 17th of April. So more than halfway through April, and it is nice. Not that winter's super long here in Virginia, but I guess when you live in the South, you get used to short winters. So when it's over, you're happy. So yeah, get the welder. I got a barn door I need to fix. So that's why I brought the welder. I'm just gonna weld it. It's a little 2-inch weld, nothing big. Had the guys at the school build me a picket pounder too. So pounding pickets with that the other day. Anyway, y'all take it easy, and I'll see you next week.